What's up, beautiful people? We are just in the Val Fex, or Fex Valley today. We've had a lovely morning.
We had a lift from Nonna and Grandpa to Sils.
It's like this really
lovely
cultural
village.
It's actually got the philosopher Nietzsche.
His house.
He lived there for a while, so it's got his house. And we went past all of the horse-drawn carts.
Yeah, you can get a horse-drawn carriage ride up the Fex road. But today we're gonna walk up. There's flower meadows that we're gonna come across, which I'm super excited about. It was one of the reasons I wanted to come to Switzerland in June. And also we're gonna go and see the hotel where my parents spent a couple of days on their honeymoon.
There's a waterfall that we saw from just up here where we said goodbye to Nonna and Grandpa. We might come down to that now.
Zigzagging.
Oh!
Zigging and zagging.
So it sounds like the waterfall is just back there. We're gonna miss it right now, but we might come across it later when we loop back round.
Today's walk is a lot flatter, but still just as beautiful because it's a valley walk, which is definitely welcomed after both uphill, very steep inclines yesterday and the day before.
The legs are definitely feeling it, the calves.
I know, this is a nice stretch off, I think.
And all of a sudden the wooded area has just opened up, so we've got mountain views all around and just flowers everywhere. Look at the colour of it. Got some work on the roads going on here that we're going to have to manoeuvre around.
Portrait is so good for these, by the way. You can see how old the buildings are because of like how thick the walls are. They're like 2 feet thick. I feel like I've gone back in time.
I know.
Almost.
It feels like we could have done.
That's like 200 years ago or something.
Hannah's grandparents were worried that because we're walking along this road it might be a little bit boring.
Boring. Oh my goodness.
I have no idea how I could be bored
ever
here.
be bored. This is the main meadow of the walk.
Is it?
Yeah. This is what I had in mind when I thought about Switzerland in June. This exact thing. Right now, I'm so happy. And I can breathe a lot better.
Easier than when you're up
we're only
top of the mountains.
We're only at 2,000 meters right now and climbing. We're only at 2,000 meters right now, not 3,000. Imagine waking up to that view. That's where my parents stayed on their honeymoon.
In this hotel? Hotel
Sonne. And look, imagine waking up to this view in the morning.
That's unbelievable.
We can come here for hours.
Whee! The meadows are just filled to the brim with these wildflowers. Just explosions of colour everywhere you look.
Everywhere you look is like a postcard.
I feel like we're walking through a set right now.
Yeah, someone's just gonna pull the
pull the curtain
down,
up.
Yeah.
The sky is looking foreboding. We did think there was going to be some rain coming in.
I've popped my jacket on and my bag's got its jacket on.
It looks pretty grey up here. But we're pushing on.
We're heading down towards a farm that we could see in the distance from where we stopped for lunch. I think it'll only be about a 10-minute walk from here. And then if it starts to rain, we're gonna huddle in the
in the woods
for shelter.
Those mountains that we could see earlier, you can hardly see right now.
It's definitely raining over there.
As we walk, we can hear the constant rattle of cowbells because there's some cows just on this hillside up here. I think there's some farmers as well, actually, working with them.
So the water is that lovely like grey-blue colour because it's got mica in it, and mica comes from the rocks that are on the mountains, and it's like little crystals, and that's why those rocks are like shiny and like glistening in the sun. And so the crystals go into the water, and then that's why it's a lovely, light, beautiful colour.
I love that.
A glacial colour.
Glacial colour.
Glacial rivers.
Miraculously, the weather kind of like went all around us, and we have
Glorious sunshine.
Bright blue skies right here.
Our timing is impeccable. We're gonna head back now, back towards the restaurant, the Hotel Sonne, that we stopped at for a drink earlier. And then we're gonna take a slightly different route that takes us very, very close to the river, and hopefully back past that gorge into Sils.
And now we are just finishing off our loop for today by coming via the waterfall that we saw earlier.
That's how the extra water goes, look. Earlier we were walking along that ridge up there, looking down at us now.
What a stunning day in the Fex Valley. The Val Fex.
Val Fex, that's it.
Are you pleased with all of the wildflowers we saw?
Yeah, definitely. All the meadows, it was just my absolute dream come true.
If you've enjoyed this one, you might enjoy checking out some of our other Switzerland videos. Leave this one a like and consider subscribing for more.
Ding.
Thank you so much for watching. Big love. And it feels good around here.
Da 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 da.